It's already the end of August, which means it's time for an August favorites video. I have quite a few products that I can't wait to share with you guys. I've got some body care products, and then the rest of them are makeup, but I feel like I discovered some incredible things this month, so let's just get into it. The first things that I've been trying out for a little bit over a month, actually. It's been a couple of months. I forgot to put it in my last favorites video, so I'm gonna put it into my August favorites because I still have been using it this month as well. I got sent a package from the brand Necessaire a while back, and they've sent me a few things, and these two are my favorites. So I love these so much. So the first thing is the Necessaire Body Serum. So this is like a hyaluronic acid serum for your body, which I think is so incredible. I just really like how simple the formula is. This one is also fragrance free, which is kind of nice because I do like to layer on certain perfumes, and sometimes if I use like a body serum and a body lotion and a body wash that are all fragranced, it ends up being too much, you know? So I really like that these more basic products are fragrance free, so I can just get the hydration that I need and then add fragrance with some of my other products that I have. It's got a really nice pump as the applicator, and it's like a gel consistency. I just put a little dot on my hand so you can kind of see what that looks like. It's a really thin formula, but I just love the idea of a body serum because I love skincare and I use a serum every single day and night on my face. So I love that I have a really good hydrating body serum. So really enjoying this. It's not sticky either. It really absorbs into the skin, which is great. After I apply that, I have been obsessed with the Necessaire body lotion. So it's like the same idea. This is the lotion version. This one's also fragrance free. And I love this too. It just has a really great formula. It's not too hydrating to where it's sticky, but it's also hydrating enough to where I notice a difference in my body. So it's just a nice cream lotion formula. It's kind of more basic that way, but layered on top of the serum especially, I absolutely love these two paired together. So yeah, I just feel like it makes my body look and feel super nourished, super hydrated without feeling sticky. It dries down beautifully and dries down quickly too, so that's great if you're in a hurry and you need to get dressed, because sometimes I don't like the feeling of my clothes sticking to my body lotion, so I love that this absorbs really quickly. And yeah, I've been obsessed with these, so I'm really glad that I didn't forget to put them in this month's favorites because they are so good. Okay, we are moving right along to makeup favorites. I've got a couple glowy skin prep products that I fell in love with this month. The first one is more of a high-end product. This is the Natasha Denona, I don't really know how you say this, but I don't know. Skin Glass Energizing and Hydrating Primer Serum. So it's kind of like a skincare and primer hybrid, and it's just a really unique formula. It has a glass packaging and then a dropper, and let me show you the texture and the glow that this gives. I feel like I own a lot of really glowy primer type products, but this one, I don't have anything like this. This texture is so unique. So here it is on the back of my hand. I don't know if you can see how pearlescent this is. Hopefully you can. It's got a gorgeous golden pearl to it. It's not sparkly whatsoever. When you blend it out onto the skin, it feels like a gel / oil hybrid. It's really interesting, but then it dries down into the skin like a primer would and kind of leaves a nice tackier finish. You can see how glowy it leaves the skin. Again, not sparkly, it just leaves this kind of lit from within glow. I find that makeup glides on top really beautifully. I also like the way it smells. So I'm actually wearing this on the sides of the face today to add that little boost of glow. And I just think it's so unique. It's really something different. The formula is something so different than what I have, and like I said, I've tried so many different glowy type primers before. This one's just really special, so I wanted to make sure to mention it because it's just something that I feel like adds to my collection. It's a really gorgeous, very high-end feeling and looking formula, and it truly gives you that glass skin effect if you're going for that, so I've been loving this. Something on the more affordable side that has gone completely viral over the past month is this right here, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I love this as well. This is a total dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Mine is in the shade 1, and it's just one of those products that you can use to prime the skin. You can also mix it into foundation. You can use it on top of foundation as a highlighter. I've used this several times on my channel already. You can see how glowy this one is. This has a little bit of a tint to it versus the Natasha Denona one. Just like the Charlotte Tilbury one, you can actually use this as an all-over base if you want to. It'll give a tiny bit of coverage, not tons, but a little bit. I did a whole video comparing the two. If you haven't seen it, I'll have it linked down below. But it's just such a good affordable option for that amazing lit from within kind of a look. And I love how versatile this is, along with the Charlotte Tilbury one that it dupes. Because I just feel like you can use it for so many different things, which is great. Plus, it's so nice to have something like this that's affordable at the drugstore. Comes in lots of different shades, and I've been really loving this. As you guys are as well, I'm sure. Everyone, I feel like, has been trying this and loving it recently since it launched, so it definitely made it into my favorites video for a reason. It's super good. I really never thought that I would have another foundation that I would be able to put in a favorites video, but I love this one, and you guys know I've been loving the NARS foundation. I'm still loving that and using it just as much, but I recently tried this foundation, and it's a completely different type of foundation, which is why I feel like I've been using it, because it just creates a different kind of an effect on the skin. It's a lot more of an airbrush looking finish. It's a lot more matte than the NARS light reflecting one that I love so much. I'm wearing it all over the skin today. It's this right here. It's the new Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I wear the shade 3. I love this. Like, it truly gives such a gorgeous airbrushed soft matte finish. It lasts so well throughout the day. It covers blemishes. It's buildable, a little goes a long way, so I used about a half a pump, maybe 1 pump today. And the reason why it has a little bit of a glowier finish is because I did layer it on top of the Natasha Denona product. But I like that you can kind of manipulate the formula that way. You can set it with a glowy powder, and it's gonna give a little bit more of a radiance to it as well. But on its own, it's very Hourglass. Like, if you've tried the Hourglass stick foundation, the Vanish stick foundation, you know how blurring, how airbrushed that looks. It just gives kind of a poreless effect to the skin. That's what you get with this. So this to me is more of a special occasion type of a foundation. I still love to use my NARS foundation on special occasions as well, but I also use this on an everyday basis. This for me is for more glamorous looks, just because it does have that more airbrushed, flawless, more full coverage look than the NARS one does. This is a lot more sheer and a lot more runny, so very different formulas, but both gorgeous. I really love how this looks on the skin, and it wears really well on me. So I was pleasantly surprised that I have another foundation love, because the NARS one has been my ride or die all year basically. But this is definitely one to try out if you like more of that glamorous, super seamless finish to the skin. It's been a while since I've enjoyed powder foundations. I've been into more creams or like a balmy kind of a formula at the end of my foundation routine to add a little bit of a glow without it looking sparkly. But I tried this highlighting powder this month from Bobbi Brown. It was sent to me in PR, and this is in the shade Quartz Glow, and I love it. It has more of a baked formula, so it just like melts into the skin. It's actually the highlight that I'm wearing on the high points of the face today, and I love the tone and undertone for me. It's just the perfect kind of champagne gold, but it just blends into the skin. It's very buildable as well, so if I wanted to build it up quite a bit and make it a little bit more blinding, I could, but I like to use just a little bit. I feel like a little goes a long way and creates such a beautiful lit from within glow. I don't know, it's just been surprising how much I've been reaching for this, considering I was kind of on a powder highlight hiatus for a while. So I wanted to mention it because it really has like stood out to me in my collection, and I've been reaching for it a lot, like way more than I thought I would, and it's kind of got me back into powder highlights, which I think will be so fun, especially moving into fall. I had to give this little powder puff a shout out this month. I've actually been trying it for a little over a month. This is the Beauty Blender Powder Puff. This went viral on TikTok a while back. It sold out. I had it on my loves list at Sephora, and it finally came back in stock. So I bought it, and I absolutely love it. So this makes the under eye area look so insanely smooth, especially when I pair it with my Huda Beauty powder, which is what I did today. I just kind of like press it into the lid with some of the powder, press it into the palm of my hand, and then I go in and like use it to set the under eye, and I kind of press and roll. It locks my concealer in all day, like way better than just a brush would, and it looks even more airbrushed and smooth. Plus I love using this to do touch-ups, to pick up excess oil. It's just such a good little sponge. It's so high quality. I love the shape of it as well. It just definitely deserved a spot in my favorites video because I do notice a huge difference when I use this under my eyes versus a brush. And even though it's a puff and I kind of technically use it to bake a little bit under the eyes, if I use just the right amount of powder, not too much, it looks like I'm not even wearing powder. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but this is definitely a game changer. And it's especially great for if you need your under eye concealer or any other area on the face to look really flawless and to last for hours and hours. So again, I love to use this more on special occasions, I would say, just to really make sure whatever I apply is really locked in there and is gonna stay all night long. This next product has to be my favorite of the month. I love this so much. It's the Il Makiage and Kathleen Lights palette, the eyeshadow palette collab that launched this month. Oh my goodness. It's what I'm wearing on the eyes today. I did more of my everyday look with this one today, but I love this so much. The mattes in here are gorgeous. I feel like Kathleen's choice in colors in every collab or eyeshadow palette she's ever done are always so flattering and so approachable, which I really appreciate. I've dipped into every single color in here already, and I love how I can go from everyday like this to something more glam like you've seen on my channel a few times this month. I've been using this the most out of all my eyeshadow palettes this month, and I absolutely love it. I also love how special these textures are. The sparkles just make my day. I love glitter, and this is such a beautiful, ethereal kind of a light sparkle. You can build it up to make it extra glam, but I feel like it still works for every day if you just want to do a little bit of a topper situation like I did today. It's stunning, it's beautiful. I even got to decorate it with my little stickers so you can customize it. I'm just in love with it. Great job, Kathleen. It's been sitting on my desk and I just can't get enough of it. I literally use it every single day. It's so good. It's very rare for me to have a mascara favorite that really works for me and really floors me, and this one this month really did something. When I first received this in PR, I was kind of like, oh, weird, okay, that kind of looks interesting. I was not expecting to love it as much as I am. So this is the Makeup Forever, the Professional Mascara, and they have two different sides. So this is step one, which is the lifting mascara. Here's what the wand looks like on this. So this is more of a skinny mascara wand. So it allows you to get in the roots and really lift the lashes. It's also great for the lower lash line. So I put that on first. And then where I feel like it really shines is step number two, the volume. This is so good. Here's what that brush looks like. This volumizing formula is to die for. So yes, I do layer both, but I feel like I see the biggest difference with the volumizing side. And the thing that has really made me so happy about this is that it doesn't smudge or flake on me, which is so great. So this has really surprised me. It's something that I keep reaching for. I feel like I love the effect that I get from this. And I like how there's two different formulas in one packaging, so you can customize the look that you're going for. If there's a day where you just want a little bit more lift and a little bit of a soft finish, just stop at step one and it will give you a really nice kind of everyday look, but layering them makes it a little bit more intense and a little bit more glam, and that's kind of what I like to do with it. But this has really impressed me, so I had to mention it in my favorites video because it's really, really good. I have two lip liner favorites that I am obsessed with. The first one that I bought was a recommendation that I got from Nikki Makeup over on Instagram. She used it in one of her Instagram tutorials and I bought it and love it. And that's this one right here. It's the Anastasia lip liner, and this is in the shade Deep Taupe. I love this for more of a contoured look. You can see how it has a little bit more of that taupey undertone, but it's not super cool tone to where it's unflattering. I also really love the formula. I find that it blends out easily. So this is the lip liner that I have kind of around the edges and corners of the mouth, and then I put my second favorite lip liner, which is brand new from Bare Minerals. They sent this to me in PR this month and I can't get enough of it. It's the Bare Minerals Mineralist Lip Liner, and this one is in the shade Blissful Blush. So this is actually the color that I have more in the center of the lips. I just wore these two as lipstick today. This pink color is stunning. Here's what it looks like. So this one's more of like a cool toned mauve-y blush kind of tone, and I love it. So I wear them both all the time. Today I wore them together and I actually like how they look together, but they're both incredible colors. I'm so happy I discovered them both this month. I've been wearing them nonstop. Oh, I think that's it. All right, well, those are my favorite things that I loved for the month of August. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my favorites. As always, I love to hear what you guys are loving, so be sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber, but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe, and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it from me today. I hope you all have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.